Hey guys, it's a girl Adjudy Weeks. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a step-by-step tutorial on how I sew my 5x5 closure. So guys, as you can see, I already put in my cap on my favorite mannequin, and now I'm pinning my 5x5 closure. So I'm pinning the front first, and mind you, you have to bring out like half inches if you're trying to do a glueless, then you have to bring out like 5 inch and 5 half inches, sorry. You have to bring out like half inches towards the front to enable the cap not to be visible after the begin. So now I'm pinning the closure now, guys, because I'm sewing it glueless. If it was for installation, then maybe I'll bring it out a little bit more, maybe like 1 inches. But since it's a glueless wigging, then I'm bringing it like half, or not even up to half, so that it becomes glueless. So this is me pinning it. I'm pinning the back ends. I'm pinning the back ends, and yeah. So this is a 26 inches 5x5 hair, 5x5 closure, and we're wigging it with a 28 inch 5x5. It is 8 inches hair, guys. So this is me pinning down the other side of the closure before we start our wigging, guys. So once you're done pinning it like so, and you know that it's well placed, make sure it's in the middle. Guys, you have to pardon me. I'm still trying to figure out this YouTube thing, so I'm just gonna post whatever I record because I'm tired of trying to make it look perfect. I'm tired of trying to make the video look perfect. So guys, you guys are just going to have to allow me grow with it with you guys. I have to grow with this. So after I was done pinning it, then it was time for me to clip it, guys. Yeah, you clip it. Yeah, you have to pin that front to allow you don't make some certain mistakes when you're wigging. Yeah. So guys, after pinning the front, we are on our way to start the wigging process, guys. On our way to start the wigging process. And yeah, it was time for me to start sewing. So I pushed the hair to the side so that it doesn't start entering the thread. And now we start wigging. So my thread is into 4. That is 2 folded. Okay, that is 2 folded, and I'm about to start wigging, guys. Did you see the placement? Did you see how my cap stays? Guys, this is my best favorite dummy. Like, when you put the pin, it doesn't pop off. It just stays exactly how you had kept it, okay? So now we're starting. So I'm going to be starting from the edge, and I'll bring out my thread, and I'll put it back in that same place that I started with. I'm not sewing this hair twice. I'm just doing one tying, guys. I don't think it's necessary to do 2 tying to enable the hair to be flat. Yeah, so I want the sewing to be flat, so I'm going to be tying it just once. And this was me doing the next sewing. As you can see, guys, it is giving. So guys, what I want you to know as a beginner is that the amount of space you give while you're wigging should be the amount of space you finish with. If not, there are going to be bumps on the way. There are going to be bumps on the way. And then second thing that I need you to know is that you always try your best to remove hairs that are in between, just for you to have a very neat walk, a very clean job. Yes, so even if the hair is entering inside your sewing, you make sure you take it off. Okay? Listen. You make sure you take the hair off, okay? Just like so. Yeah. So next that I'm going to be saying here is that you make sure you're not packing your cap excessively. I'm going to be posting a very detailed video on how I sew my wigs. I'm going to show you guys how I sew, from sewing to cap measurements to everything, but we're going to come to that little by little. So as you can see, I'm giving the same amount of space. I'm not sewing, and when I got somewhere I started making it bigger. No, I'm making sure that I give the same amount of space while I'm rigging. And guys, you have to pin your closure in such a way that it's not going to shift, it's not going to move, it's going to remain the way you put it, so that you'll be able to sew without having the closure part, that's the pattern side, raising up. So in order for your hair to be flat, first of all, you have to pin it properly. Secondly, you have to be careful while you're sewing. And when you're sewing, when it gets to the part where you need to tie, you have to drag it like that. Yeah, you have to drag it that way so as to have a very firm sewing. So guys, this is what I did. So guys, yeah, so you see, as I'm doing the back part of it, I'm already getting to half part of the closure through the back. So now I'm going to be sewing this part, and we're still following the same space measurement. Okay, we're still following the same space measurement. Sorry guys that I'm panting. And yeah, so guys, so now after I'm done sewing this half, that is the part that you're seeing that is raising, up onto the part that I pinned down. After that, we're going to leave that part and start at the other side. Because if you don't do it that way, to me, I don't know about other hairstylists, but this is the way I sew my own and it stays pretty well. If you don't do it this way, I feel like if you try to sew it round, like if I continue sewing from here up to the other side without stopping and starting from the other side, like if I continue sewing all through like this, I feel like it's going to have excess at the front, and the front side, it's just not going to be equal. So for me, my own opinion, what I do is that now that I've gotten here, I'm just gonna chop the closure, the thread off. I'm just going to chop it off and then start from the other side. So guys, now that I'm done with half part of the closure, you see how good that looks, right? So I'm going to flip the hair to the other side. This is what I mean by I'm going to go to the other side and start from there too, because it gives me this even measurement. Okay, so I'm going to be going to the other side and start sewing from there. So this is me going through to the other side, and now we are starting from the side, and just like I did the other side, when you put your pin in a spot and you're starting, you're going to continue from that same spot. Okay, you're going to continue from that same spot. Okay, yeah. And we're using the same size we use on the other side, the same spacing side, guys. Don't forget to use the same spacing side. Don't go and use a small spacing side. You have to give an even spacing side so as to avoid any lumps or any unevenness, because I really love seeing a very neat work. So we're doing the same thing we did on the other side, guys. So guys, you see how good this looks, right? Remember to always pick out the hairs that is entering the thread so as to give a very clean work. Okay guys, you see that I already sewed this one to the other half of the hair, right? So this is what I was talking about when I mean I like to start from the left side to the middle part of the left, and then I'll start from the beginning of the right side to the middle part of the right. That gives me a very solid, firm closure, guys. So we are coming to the end of our closure, and then when I get here, I use the thread to tie both ends, and this is how I sew my own closure, guys. So please don't forget to like and follow. Drop a comment if you have any question, okay? So this is how it look, guys. Look at how good. Look at how good. Look at how good. Okay, bye guys.